What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to take my Tesla Cybertruck to get its windows tinted. Right now, the back windows and the top windows are tinted. I believe this is heat protected right now, but the back just has tempered glass, so it's darker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Tesla Cybertruck to get, I believe, maybe 20 or 30% tint in the front windows. So it should look good. I'll show you before and after, but hope you all enjoy the video. All right, guys, so here's my Tesla Cybertruck. Right now, it's at factory tint. We're going to tint it 20% in the front, as well as these two tiny windows, and we are going to kind of make sure it matches like the back. So I was talking to my friend Sharif, who I'm gonna tag down below in the comments. He tints it, and apparently it looks really good if you match it with these two aesthetically per se. So let's see how it goes. I'm pretty excited. Cybertruck's gonna be fun. Shout out to the homie Sharif, window tinting. I'll leave the link down below. But yeah, we're gonna tint the Cybertruck. It should look really nice. Let's do it, guys. Okay. All right, guys, so we just tinted the Tesla Cybertruck in 35% tint. I believe we have the ceramic tint, so I appreciate you, Sharif. You guys gotta check him out. Awesome guy, as well as great service. Like, we brought this in like 1 o'clock, and then now it's all done. It's about 5:30, almost 6, but it was really quick and easy. Amazing services. I brought all my Teslas here, so shout out to my boy Sharif. But check it out, 35% tint over here as well. And the reason we did 35% is because sometimes when you go too dark in the front, you kind of get pulled over, and you don't want to do that. But overall, I think it matches pretty well with the back. So if you guys are curious, Teslas have kind of a tempered glass here in the back, so it is darker than most cars. And then the front, no tint whatsoever, but we did 35%. And look, the edges are perfectly done, as you can see here. Nothing is showing here. Amazing work. You can tell they have great craftsmanship, and they did ceramic tint. So shout out to my boy Sharif. Also, if you look all the way around here, this car here, windows look really good as well. We did these two over here. So whenever you get a Tesla, just know that you kind of have to do two windows. This window here, this main window, and then a smaller window down here. And they did a great job on this. So check it out. They have their own shop. Beautiful place. I'll put all his links down below for you guys to check it out. And then, yeah, 10 out of 10. I'm really impressed with this. I'll show you guys the truck in the light tomorrow morning as well when I get it out, so you can see the contrast between the car. But overall, 10 out of 10 job. So I appreciate you. I'll go ahead, D. So guys, take a look at this. If you guys have a Cybertruck, one of the coolest things you can do is wrap it. This is my Cybertruck over here, just that normal kind of look to it. We did not wrap it, no vinyl wrapping at all. So this is how it comes stock and standard within Tesla as you get it. But if you wrap it, this is how it looks. I think they did an amazing job actually on the wrap. As you can see, this is a vinyl wrap, very beautiful. They did a great job on all the edges. There's no marks whatsoever. And the cool thing is they have the Foundation Series Cybertruck. So because you kept this Foundation Series Cybertruck, you have the imprint of the sticker over here, and it kind of goes over it. So it looks really cool. These are probably one of my favorite colors I've seen on the Cybertruck. It looks super futuristic. The edges, you can see it, they're much more profound. I like it a lot better wrapped compared to my truck right now, but we're gonna wrap it too in a nice gloss black. So I'll include that for you guys in the next video. But right now, as you can see, the truck looks beautiful. They're gonna do a 20% tint over here, and then the back, this is just kind of standard as well, but I'm assuming we're doing 20% all around that tint, so it's gonna look really good. But over here too, look at all the edges, kind of perfectly cut. And then the tonneau cover here, kind of like that mismatch, looks beautiful. And then you can really see the shine. So they did a really good job cutting this. If you guys ever go to a wrap, check out Sharif as well. They do wraps here as well. So they kind of do a great job on it too. So very beautiful. Love the work on that. Here's my truck. Okay guys, you guys are probably curious. There are different types of tint whenever you tint your car. The first one here is kind of carbon. Essentially, you get 59% heat, infrared heat reduction. This is kind of the lower tier one. This is the mid tier one, which is ceramic, which rejects about 88% of heat. This is what I did. Shout out to Sharif for helping your boy and getting this. Really appreciate you, my friend. I did about 35%, so this is right here. This is 20%, and then this is like limo tint. It's really dark. But I like this because essentially it helps kind of reject the heat, as well as it looks really nice and aesthetic. And then this is the IR ceramic. So this is like the most heat rejecting you get, about 96%. This is really great if you're going into the hot weather, say like you live in like Southern California, you live in the desert, or you just live in parts of the world where it gets really hot. 96% heat rejection. This is really good because whenever you're driving, especially going up and down in California or just wherever you are, you want to reject the heat, otherwise you start kind of getting burned from the sun and you don't want that. So I went with this one over here. Looks amazing. So I'll show you guys the truck in a bit. You can see the kind of comparison before and after. So 10 out of 10, they did an amazing job here. All right, guys, so you guys are curious. Here's the tint. We went 35% tint. It is ceramic tint. This is the darkest tint they got. So this kind of comes with a Tesla tint. It's not really tinted, but it's just more or less the color of the car when you pick it up. This is about like, say, 20%. It looks like it's 20% in the back, but in the front we put 35. Like I said before, we put 35 because in California you kind of get pulled over a lot for having too dark a tint, so I want to be able to see. So this is 35% tint, which is pretty nice. I do enjoy it. Like, it's not too dark. I've had limo tint all around the car once. It was way too dark. I didn't like it, but essentially this is 35% tint. I like the look. Not too dark in the front, and it does kind of like blend in well with it, right? And you can still see who you are in there, so it's not too kind of crazy looking. If you guys gotta look over there, that Tesla over here, I'm gonna zoom in, that is 20% in the front, as well as that it comes with the tint in the back. Like, I believe that's just kind of the stock factory tint. It looks really nice, but for me it's just too dark. I actually remember my Model S, that was 20% in the front. I got pulled over and I had to remove it. So I like this tint. It's not too dark, and you kind of see yourself, and you still get this paint or the protection from the Tesla, from the tint itself on your Tesla. So this is 35%. This is ceramic, especially kind of driving all over California. It gets kind of hot, so it does protect me. And I've noticed it too already, where it's like I'm driving, the sun's not beating on my face. It's just kind of like feels a lot better with tint. Also, they did a great job on the smaller windows over here. As you can see, they tinted the small windows, full tint. And then over here as well, this is the other side of the car where we got 35% tint. It blends well, right? You can tell it's still darker in the back, but it does blend pretty well with the front at 35% tint. If you guys are curious, my buddy Sharif did it. Shout out to him, man. Great job. He's kind of based in the Bay Area as well as in the Sacramento area. So just look at my links below, tag him. Shout out to him, man. They also wrap your cars. So as you see how kind of like in the previous portion of the video, they wrapped a Cybertruck in red. I believe he had the vinyl wrap delivered to them, and then they just wrapped that Cybertruck. They did an amazing job. So now they're gonna wrap the front of the car, the whole car itself. But here it is, man. Cybertruck looking good with the wrap all over. I'm gonna go with a gloss black wrap once I get my car wrapped. I'm pretty excited. So I think we're gonna use 3M film, and yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. So let's do it, guys.